मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय.
On behalf of the Institute of Cost Accountants of India, Board of Advanced Studies and Research, Namaskar to all of you. I express our sincere thanks to our chairman, CMA Suresh Rachappa Gunjali sir, for his cooperation and support. I also express my sincere thanks to the faculties and all members, students of the Institute who are viewing this program. Board of Advanced Studies and Research are conducting several online courses throughout the year. Now, board has started the admission of certificate course in data analytics for finance professionals, batch 8. Course fee is rupees 20,000, 10% discount for members, 25% discount for final students. Now, how you professionally enrich yourself through this course? It will be explained by our two faculties. One is Dr. Gautam Bandyopadhyay, Professor, Department of Management Studies, NIT Durgapur, and Dr. Arindam Banerjee, Associate Professor, School of Commerce and Management, Shiv Nadar University, Chennai. Now hand over to Gautam Bandyopadhyay, sir. Sir, you please start.
Yeah. So, good afternoon to all of you present here. First of all, you tell me my voice is audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yeah. So, thanks to all of you present here. And really, I am privileged that the Institute of Cost Institute have given the opportunity to share some ideas about the data science, data analysis, and financial data analysis. So I'll take the maximum 20 minutes time. How the data science will help you for your career, and how the financial data analyst will help you for your career. So I have divided into two segments. The first I'll go for the overall, that what is the data analysis and why we need, this is the essential, and today this is the 2024. So that part first I'll discuss. And second half I'll discuss why this course is essential for the financial professional. So this is my two things. So I like to share something. So is it visible to all of you, the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So first I will start with the what is data science. That is we know what is data. Data means it's a very big challenge nowadays. That is why it is, because it is a big data. And data science basically, and why data science, why data analysis, and what they do. So this is the data all around. Lots of data is being collected and warehoused. So what are the data? So web data, e-commerce data, financial transactions, bank and credit transactions, online trading and purchasing, and social networks. So all are the data. So how much data we have. So this PPT I have created in 2020 at the time of COVID. So obviously, how much data now 2024 this will change. So I have given the concept of the 2028 and 2008 and 2009. So this is the how much data do we have. Okay, and naturally for this, and this is the question is why this course is very important, because now we are mainly searching about the big data. So what is big data? There are 3 V that part you know. That is the volume, velocity, and variety and complexity. So volume means the size of the data is very high. If you go for the stock market, huge data set. If you go for any kind of manufacturing industry, the huge data set. And there is the latency of data processing related to the growing demand for infrastructure. That's why velocity and variety and complexity. So this is actually why there is the big data, because data velocity, and this is the data variety and data volume. And data volume measured in not in kilobyte, not in megabyte, not in gigabyte, not in terabyte. It is the petabyte. So there are there is so many data. That's why voluminous data. So this is the big data. And now what is the types of data we are handling every day? One is the relational data. So there are so many tables: transaction, legacy data, text data, semi-structured data, graph data, social network, semantic wave, and different types of data. Now coming to the part, what to do with this data set. That is the very important part for these courses. The first we have to visualization, aggregation, and summary statistics, and data warehousing and OLAP, because this is basically a data mining tool. And naturally, this type of thing we'll discuss in when the course will start, and indexing, searching, and querying. And this is the knowledge discovery, this is the data mining, and finally, the statistical modeling. So now, what is the data science? Basically, all courses under data science, there is a process that manages, manipulates, extracts, and interprets tremendous amount of data. And data science basically a multidisciplinary field of study with goal to address the challenges in big data. So naturally, we are the finance professionals. So can you tell us we are the branch of data science? Obviously, because the data science is a multidisciplinary field of study. And data science principle applied to all data, big and small data. Now come to the point, what is the data science? Mainly for the data science, there is a need of computer science background, pattern recognition, visualization, data warehousing, high performance computing, databases, AI. We need some mathematics, mathematical modeling, and definitely statistics. And there are so many kind of stochastic modeling and probability. So that is the basic of data science. And that is we help in the decision makers in many industries, such as science, engineering, economics, politics, finance, and education. And this is the very interesting Gartner's hype circle in the data science curve. Okay. And this is the data science. Since data science, already I told you that the data science is the multidisciplinary. So that is the multidisciplinary thing. Well, because there is some problem. For problem, there is some business analysis, business strategy, and from that, and that is basically based on domain knowledge. And we need the communication presentation. And everything is present. You need some concept of machine learning, pattern recognition, statistics, and so on. That's why data science is called the multidisciplinary. Now coming to the point, the data science, who can be the data scientist? So these are either the legends, the generalists, the statistician, the place, machine learning engineers. Now come to the point that needs of data science, that is the mathematics and applied mathematics, applied statistics, data analysis, and that is very important. We need the solid programming skill. This course also covered different types of programming softwares like R, Python, Vue, Java, Power BI, SQL. And there is the needs of data mining, database storage and management, and obviously there are some concept of machine learning and discovery. Now come to the point. So ultimately, in short, we can say data science is a mixture of your domain expertise. You need the statistical research, you need some mathematics, you need some data processing, finally computer science, and finally machine learning. So this is the overall of data science. Now, I'm coming to this is very important part of process of data science. Suppose if we have the data, then we go for the explore data, and then we go for model data. Then we go for the visualize the results. Then we go for simulate results, and then we go for the use the results in business. So this is the process of data science. So naturally, when you go for this course, we apply the same thing for our finance professional. Okay. So, and obviously, finance professional means we go for the financial modeling, and we go for for the stock market data analysis, portfolio optimization, so many things. Okay, and this is the finally this is the big data dimension. And big data, actually initially we started with the big data. There are 3 types, but basically there are 7 types, because there are so many veracity of data, so many value of data, 7 V's: variety of data, velocity of data, volume of data, and visibility of data. So these are the 7 dimension of big data. Okay. And finally, how much data? Because we can collect the data from Facebook, we can collect the data from Twitter, and so many things we can download from the different apps. And naturally, the how, this is the very interesting thing. This is the 2024, and we are running. Hello.
I will come to you.
Can
I will discuss. We'll discuss in this thing. Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Oh, can I continue?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, okay. So naturally, so this is a very interesting statistics that according to the experts, International Data Corporation, the estimated, the group of the data structured and unstructured will be as a 40 trillion gigabyte in 2020. So obviously in the 2024, now we are the 2024. So volume of the data will be very high. And recently, I'm telling you, in the 2024, already AI, now the weak AI is going on, and the mid AI will start at the beginning of the 2024, and this will continue up to 2030. So definitely, we are in the huge era of the data analysis. Okay. And I'm coming to my second part, which is very important. I'll take maximum 10 minutes time for completion of my second part. Say, this is the very important for our course. What is the financial data analyst? Because financial data analysis is under the data science. And let's begin by comparing that how a financial data analyst operates compared to the other roles that have the similar names. Bear in mind that while the financial data analyst role is dedicated to career path, the insight included in this be helpful for a wide range of investment industry roles. And data analyst, what is data analyst and versus data scientist? So financial data analyst and data scientist work with different types of data and exercise different specialized skills in their work. Data analysts are more likely to design financial reporting, compile investments insight to guide finance decision making. For this role, the ability to apply statistical methods to interpret a wide variety of existing data sets. So meanwhile, data scientists are more like the data engineers. So naturally, you will perform in the data analysis part. Okay, because we are not the financial professional of the data engineers. So they are likely to have a computer programming background and to be involved in the database design. So developing data capture methods and building data pipelines to bring together disparate data points in the unusual way. A simplified way to think about these roles is that data scientists build an infrastructures so that data analysts can access data and interpret. So, and Okay. So now, how to and what is data analyst and business analyst? What's the difference? This is a very interesting thing. The data analyst and business, the difference between data analyst and business analyst, also called business intelligence analysis, come down to the parts they play in the business strategy. While data analysts organize and analyze the financial data, business analysts turn the data that analysts report into data-driven business decisions. This might include budgeting, pricing, planning related to a business products or services. That means where these roles overlap, is in their common fluency, one is common fluency with the financial data. You might see a financial data analyst and a business analyst working on project together, using their specialities to solve the business problem together. So how to become a so naturally our course is converting from data analysis to the financial analyst. The job titles might suit similar, but financial data analyst and financial analyst, also called the investment analyst, are not particularly the similar roles. The financial analysts are money managers. They work as consultants with the personal finance and corporate clients to develop individual investing strategies. Now, how to become a data analyst? That is the very important part. Looking for some pointers on how to become a successful data analyst. Entry-level financial data analyst positions will require a bachelor's degree, most often in a quantitative field like mathematics, computer science, economics, or business, with a data analysis focus. So here, all we are present for this course, those who are attending, maximum from the finance background. So definitely, we go for the financial data analyst. And if you are enrolled in a non-quantitative degree program, it may be harder to break into the data analyst career path without some additional training and experience to hone some key skill. So elective courses to improve your mathematical skills, data analysis internship, and our finance field experience in help how build enough financial data analysis skills to supplement a non-quantitative major and land in the entry-level role. Now, this is my core analytical and technical skills: statistical inference, financial modeling, database querying, data dashboard building, financial risk analysis, and statistical programming language. Actually, this is our course topic for this course. And this is a broad heading I'm showing. And this is the course professional skills. That part we will not cover here. There's the project management capability. This is another aspect. Cross-functional teamwork, leadership, interpersonal skill, communication skill, critical thinking, workflow, process management. Now, how to become a better data analyst? Now, if you currently work as a junior data analyst, but want to set some professional development goals to help yourself improve, we recommend exploring professional certification like this course. This approach will allow you to develop in a structured setting with a demonstrated and end product that you can leverage when advocating for career advancement in your organization. And other finance and investment management career tricks, you can be the data scientist, it can be the research analyst, and it can be the risk analyst and the risk manager after finishing this course. And thanks to all of you. So, hello. Hello.
Good evening, Gautamda.
Anandam?
Good evening.
Please. Okay. Can I stop, Anandam? Huh? Stop sharing. Okay.
Thank you, Gautamda. Sucharita madam, should I
Namaskar.
continue?
Namaskar.
Namaskar. Namaskar.
You please continue.
Thank you.
start.
Thank you, madam. Thank you,
Your
madam.
lecture.
Thank you. Gautam sir has already covered all the important issues and the future path which can influence the data analytics, the area of data analytics. I will give a very brief overview on this. The first thing is that because the availability of data, it is increasing day by day. Many data type the type of data which was not available earlier, now it is available, right? We are also, there are the availability of both quantitative and qualitative data that is increasing, and the cost also it is reducing. This is one major development. The second major development, what is happening is that the availability of software. So I remember around even 10 years back, the softwares, the SPSS and other softwares, reviews and all, they used to be very, very costly. So now, not only these paid softwares became cheaper, but also the open source softwares, which are actually free, right, freely available, they became very powerful. We can do a lot of analysis by using this open source softwares like Python, R, etc. For paid softwares also, the subscription rates has got reduced substantially. Like eViews is now only $49 for 6 months subscription. So this is one aspect, that is the supply side, right? There is a major change happening in the supply side, and I believe over the time this will the availability will be more. Availability of data and the software. The softwares are becoming more powerful. This is one side. The another side is that the use of data analytics. The use of data analytics, now it has become more versatile. So there are many new areas coming up. Many sophisticated areas are coming up where the data analytics we can use for deciphering the information, for arriving into something out of the box solutions to the problems. So this change is making this entire area of data analytics much more sophisticated and much more interesting. In fact, now in any area, whether it is finance, our course is primarily focused towards finance, but other than that, marketing, HR, everywhere, the use of, no one can ignore the contribution of data analytics. So this is one of the major change over the time. Now, few of the areas which particularly are becoming more advanced with the advancement of data analytics science and the availability of data and the softwares. That is, one area is of course the investing, that is portfolio management and investing of funds, the selection of stocks, the prediction of the market movements. These are the major areas. And one more thing is happening. One is availability of data and software. Another thing is happening, that new theories are coming up. That is the new statistical tools, new econometric tools, and machine learning tools. These things are coming up, which are capable of delivering better results. So portfolio management and investing, of course, it is a very, very interesting area, and it is drawing many people towards the data analytics. The second area is related to banking, that is credit scoring and lending. This is another area which is very interesting. Then prediction is there, that is how to predict the time series data, or using logistic regression, the classification problems. So all these things actually can give us a lot of insight into the data sets, unique data sets, which were not available earlier, but now they're more available. Uh, Apart from this, there is a very interesting area which is coming up, and there is a saying that a picture says 1,000 words. So I can devise a lot of equations, models, and solve those equations and come to some conclusion, some inference and something. But this may take a lot of time and a number of pages to explain. But if I show all these things, if I demonstrate all these things through visualization models through a picture, then it is easier to present, as well as it is very easier for understanding also. So lot of visualization tools, they are coming into play now. Like for example, Power BI is there. Power BI is very prominent. One of the benefit of Power BI is that it is from Microsoft Stable, and it can be easily integrated with the other Microsoft products. Then Tableau is there. So from the data, we can create a lot of innovative visual impressions, which can convey lot of information, communicate lot of information, which may not be visible at the plain sight in the first hand. If you look at a table, there may be the information, the inference may not be visible at the first sight. But when I create a visual display out of it, out of that same data, so it can give us a lot of insight into the problem. It can give a lot of insight about the information which the data is containing. So data visualization is another part which is gaining a lot of traction nowadays. And in future, I think that this data analysis will move from this tabular form, this written inference form, from the visual form. Because even if a person is not an expert in mathematical models and all, having no mathematical background as such, but or accounting background, for example, as such, but still he can understand by looking at the figure that what this data is talking about. So these are the few key areas where we can use the data analytics. I believe that the future of the data analytics is quite bright, right? And this is just a beginning, because a large part of data which is available now, this is only a small fraction of what data is still unexplored or untapped or unrecorded. As those data is being recorded gradually, right, will come into the ambit of the databases, then this will be further, it will work further, it will work better. So this is one area. Second, I want to tell you that in data analytics, lot of automation is happening, like using the AI, right? Artificial intelligence, using the machine learning. The many job which was earlier done manually, now it is being done using software is automated, right? The machine is taking care of it. So it puts a lot of emphasis on the thinking part. So the actual work now, in many cases, it is done by machine itself, right? So, but machine probably at this point, at least, they cannot think like human being. So a lot of emphasis is coming on the logical thinking process, how to think about the problem, how to think about an innovative solution, and all these things. So we try to cover these aspects as far as possible, right? So I hope it will be helpful for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Arindam.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. So if they have any query, so definitely.
So one query, that is it not very similar to statistical analysis?
Actually, I'm giving this answer for this course actually divided into already Arindam sir discussed nicely that for this course we need the visualization part, there is the descriptive part. And for this descriptive part and the visualization part, we need a little bit of statistics. So this is the number one. Number two, for any kind of data analysis course, there is some diagnostic part. And for diagnostic part, since you know the data is random, so definitely we need some concept of probability. Okay. So the basic probability, I'm telling you, not so in detail, basic probability. And since the concept is when you go for any kind of, hello?
142. Yes, sir.
Hello? So
You
for
are
the,
audible, sir.
hello? Can I continue?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yes, sir.
Audible,
Yes,
Gautam
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Audible, sir.
And
You
since
please
there is,
continue.
okay, and there is a part, you know, for when you get the data and we are collecting basically the past data, past information. And on the basis of past information, we like to predict or to predict or forecast for the future. So definitely we need some, you know, the prediction model. So already Arindam sir discussed that we need some prediction model like regression, like some classification problem. Okay. So that part for this need we give this concept by using a real life case study, but not using the theoretical part of statistics. So where we take some example, where we from some industry example and try to establish the some model by which you can predict the future. Okay, so that's why you need the prediction. So up to this we continue this syllabus and already Arindam sir discussed another thing because this is the age of the behavioral finance. And in case of behavioral finance, since it is based on a qualitative study, so we go for cognitive analysis, which is a very important tool nowadays for the machine learning, cognitive analysis. So we can study that. That is basically the qualitative study. So there are so many things that text mining, you know, data mining tool, text mining tool, okay, natural language processing that we can solve. So, but I'm telling you for this, no need of lot of statistics. Only you need the idea. You have to know the what is the data, and you have to know how we can capture the data. And you have to know already Arindam sir discussed there are a lot of such softwares because if you apply some softwares like R, Python, eViews, you know, SPSS, Jamovi, Power BI, so easily we can solve the problem easily. Okay, and also we can visualize the problem easily. So that is the main thing. We are not going in the detail of statistics. And basically this course is divided into two parts. One is some model building part, some statistical model building on the basis of data. And there is another part is the finance based part. Okay. So if you have any question, you can ask me. Okay. Arindam?
Yes. Yes, sir.
There is only another question. Is it essential to know trigonometry for doing a course in big data analytics?
No trigonometry is involved. No trigonometry is involved.
The basics we will provide. In the
basics will be
itself,
provided. Basics will be provided. Then?
Sir, you please explain usefulness of this program regarding for technique in the
number one usefulness which I am giving simple example, a real life example. Then you can understand. Some student, completed data analysis course from some recognized organization like Costing, some IIT, some NIT, you know, some. And I'm telling you, when they attach their qualification in their CVs, those who are working, their salary increasing. This is the number one. And those who are not working, they are getting the job. They're getting the job only for the actually when you go for the interview, so they will ask you, do you know any kind of data analysis course? Do you know any kind of software like Power BI, Python, R, SPSS, Jamovi? They ask it. Because nowadays, for any industry, data analysis is the bread and butter. Bread and butter. So without data, impossible. So when there is a data, there is analysis. So that's why data analysis is very important. So naturally, so I am telling you, but if you have the knowledge of data analysis, and definitely you have some knowledge of finance, you know accounts, you know costing. So definitely now you attached with this course, your finance course, you the data analysis course. So obviously in your CV you can write that I am the cost accountant, and maybe I am the some financial course I have covered, and with this course I have covered certification course for the 6 months, and this course conduct a lot, the content of this course is like this. And from then, this is another thing, when you go through this course, so then you are able to know so lot of softwares, and then you can know how we handle the data, we'll know. So I hope to be optimistic before this starting this course. And only 6 months, and after 6 months, if you get a good career path, and really it will be helpful for you. Arindam?
Yes.
Sir, another question is there. Does a person from accounting background require coding or programming skill to pursue this course?
Arindam, you can answer.
No, yeah, I can. No, it is not required. It is not
Not
required. If it is there, it is fine. But it is not necessary. Not
Necessary.
compulsory
Yeah.
condition, because basics
Yeah.
will be covered there.
See, all basic things will be covered.
Sir, another question is there. Done DISA and pursuing DFA, but not get any assignment. Is this beneficial for practice? Is this course beneficial for practice?
Can you repeat the question again?
Sir, one question is negative question, but done DISA course
Oh.
he had
Yes,
done, and pursuing DFA, that is DFA course, yet not get any assignment. Is this course beneficial for practice?
About DISA and DSA, we don't have much idea.
Okay, DISA.
DISA. This is not.
DISA also,
DISA
DISA is a certificate course. DISA is a certificate course. Okay.
But
and DISA basically based on some finance part. Okay. Mainly finance accountancy part. So I hope this course definitely helpful. So, but this course not as that completely data analytics course.
Yes,
I
question
understand.
is that he is in practice, so he asked that is this course beneficial for practice also?
Yes.
Oh, obviously.
The cost accountant in practice. Those who are
I understand, Abbas, obviously, because if you do this course, it will help you a lot, because if you know some data analytics software, and also that means data means any kind of practice. When you are going for practice, that means you have collected some data. And if you know some software like already open source software like R and Python, so easily we can solve this. And definitely in case of practice, you deal with the variety big data. And how we handle the big data, and I'm telling you, for the big data, mainly we are using the Python. There is a use for big data. And for some small data, we can use another open source software like the R and Jamovi. So this is the segregation of the big data and small data. Okay, and mainly I'm telling you, big data, mainly any kind of transaction, in the stock market data. So basically you can say this concept of big data. And if you consider the data with respect to the minutes or seconds, or like in the option derivative, that is basically big data. So how we handle this data set? So you need some software and you need some data analytics. Okay. Hello, next question. Is there any question?
No, sir.
Okay. So I'm telling you, actually, maximum, we are worried about mathematics and statistics. I understand from your questions pattern. But truly speaking, when you get the data, so data after then we need the simple, I'm telling you, what is the average anyone can understand. Just suppose if we get some data, so data, there are two types of data. One is the categorical data, another is the non-categorical data. So that we understand. If I say gender is the male, female, so that is the categorical data. And you are earning some money, that is the income, that is the scale data. And if I say what is the frequency, how many, in this webinar, how many male participants and how many female participants present, so easily you can count. Easily you can count. So that is the data analysis. And if we say that, okay, can you picturize, can you give some graphical interpretation, presentation? So that is my visualization. So that's why visualization is very important. So also I am telling you already, when you get some data, so we just go for the descriptive analysis and the visualization. That is called the summarization of the data and the visualization of the data. So that is very important. And again, I'm telling you, and after some collecting some data, I'm giving a simple concept. Since you are from the commerce background, finance background, so in case of stock market, we are collecting some previous information for the past information for some stock. And on the basis of past information, if we want to predict some future, so definitely we need some model. We need some model. So that's why we have to know some concept of prediction. Okay, and already you cover some cash flow statement and you know some concept of portfolio optimization. So that part also we covered in this course. Yeah, how we make a suitable portfolio by which you can invest in the stock market and by which you can earn more. So that also will help you. So this is not the course of, already I told you, this is not the course of data science. This is the course of financial data analyst. So definitely we take your finance data and analyze it. And finance data can come from any financial industry. So there are if we think about, there are in case of stock market, there are total 19 sectors. And for any sector, there are so many companies. And for some company, there are different functional area. And for this functional area, finance is the most important part. So definitely when there is a functional area, for that there are so many data we collect. Now how we analyze, sector wise, company wise, so that we need the data analysis. Is it okay?
Yeah.
And for this, and how we analyze, we need some softwares.
Sir, one question is now there. Is there a connect between deep learning and data analytics?
Yeah. I'm telling you, for our course, you no need for the deep learning. This is basically used for the computer science students. Mainly, we apply some machine learning concept. Because our only concept is how to recognize some pattern for stock market. Not the pattern of the facial pattern. This to recognize the facial pattern, we go for the deep learning. That is not our objective. Our objective is how to recognize the pattern from stock market financial data. And to discover this pattern, in your syllabus, there is a concept of parametric pattern, another is the non-parametric pattern. So that part we'll cover, but not deep learning. Okay. Hello.
So there is no other question. Anything you are willing to suggest to the students of data analytics course who are willing to take admission in data analytics course? You please suggest something to them.
Suggestion means this is the since I am the student of mathematics, on the mathematical language, there is a concept of maxima and minima. Okay, maxima and minima. So how to maximize in any organization, the concept is how to maximize profit and how to minimize loss. Any organization, that is the main motive of the organization. So if we ask me, And in maxima minima, there is two things. One is the necessary condition and the sufficient condition. Now, previously, the cost accounting, any financial code is the necessary. But nowadays, now the future is the sufficient is the data analysis. So without data analysis, because this is the financial fintech course. Now it is the fintech course. So that is basically based on the data analysis course. And this is the age of fintech. Everyone knows. And since fintech is the future, so why will not go for data analytics? So in our time, costing, okay, costing. Nowadays, do you know any fintech course? Do you know any data analysis course? So that is the financial data analysis course. If you go for interview, so naturally in our NIT, CSC speaking, I am going for taking interview in the different places. So do you know any Python course? Do you know any R course? So definitely they are preferred. Next, madam.
There is no other question from members and students.
Hello, Oliver, Arindam?
It's fine. I think more or less all the points Gautam sir has covered.
All the points covered actually.
All the points covered, yes.
All the points I've covered. We covered actually.
Yes. Yes.
The very nice questions you asked, very nice questions. So what's the last date of for this course? Admission is going on.
Yes, course admission is going on.
So, madam, I hope when participants having no questions.
No, now there is no question. Hope they are happy.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Take to the vote of thanks today. Yes, sir. It's the time of vote of thanks. Vote of thanks means say goodbye. But no.
Goodbye. Thank
now,
you. Thank you.
Now, not that, no goodbye. We are requesting all members and students to take admission in this course.
Okay.
And we have to start again. Okay?
Okay.
So, Dr. Gautam Bandyopadhyay sir and Dr. Arindam Banerjee sir will guide us regarding when course is going on. And now admission is going on. You please take admission within 10th August. Probably course will be started from after 15th August 2024. You please start to take your admission because we have to start the courses within due date. You please join our course. And our course fee again, I say rupees 20,000, 10% discount for the members, that is rupees 18,000 plus GST. And for final students, 25% discount, rupees 15,000 plus 18% GST. And for others, that is postgraduate students, rupees 20,000 plus GST. And online examination fee, MCQ based, that is rupees 1,000 plus GST. This is 100 hours of integrated curriculum, online examination after completion of the 100 hours course, and certificate after successful completion of the examination. Okay, please go to our website www.icmai.in, click Advanced Studies, and thereafter you have to go to online admission portal. Okay, namaskar to all. Express our sincere thanks to our chairman, CMA Suresh Rachappa Gunjali. He is traveling now, so he cannot join. And our sincere thanks to Dr. Gautam Bandyopadhyay sir and Sir Arindam Banerjee sir. And namaskar to all the members.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
and students.
So can I leave now? Can I leave?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you to all of you. Arindam?
Bye.